Hello, hello, hello. This is your man, Nicholas Shephard from the Shepherd Enterprise, Administration and Information Systems Consultants. And again, we are here in the second um, series, okay, of this factoring process. Those of you who have looked at uh, training number 8, you would have noticed that we was going through a couple of things. I showed you some things dealing with uh, what we're trying to do and how we would go about accomplishing those things. And I think we did a pretty good job of that. Um, Again, if you have any questions, anything pertaining to what we went over, you can always reach out to us. Okay, utilizing either our website or our going to our blog site. Okay, or you can just email us. Right. Okay. So again, I have to go through this non-disclosure um, part, um, so that everyone has an idea um, what to share and what not to share. Okay, some of the information you may need to share, but you have to get authorization to do it. Okay, and then anything that you share have to be reviewed first, and then we edit it. All right. Okay. Okay. And again, what we're gonna be doing is um, we're going through our factoring process, and we do not allow um, our training personnel or our technical personnel that works or anyone that's associated with the technical aspect of our application to share the information that we uh, display, okay, or any type of solutions, coded solutions or macros that we come up with, or any type of links to forms or how our form actually operate. We will have a manual for that, and we have a more structured training program for that, and those things will cost, okay? And because the package of our project management database system is going to be in modules, okay, pertaining to what the customer wants. So we'll break the module down to usable parts pertaining to what the customer wants. And then once we do that, we will uh, engage the customer on that level. Okay. So again, if you see anyone with any information that we're about to share today, today is 21 April 2023. Um, we really ask you or suggest that you contact us at Shepherd Family Enterprise LLC at shepherdfamilyenterprise.com. And the topic is technology violation, okay? PMDS, pipe uh, sign functional violations. And the message text just describe, the content and the nature of the violations and when it occurred, and when it was released. Okay, and and then we will get back with you, or we'll do our own investigation to find out exactly what happened and why the information was actually leaked out to an outside source. Okay, all coding information is the product is the and the technology that we create to manipulate and operate our project management database system belongs to the Shepherd Family Enterprise LLC and the Shepherd Family Enterprise Corporation. So it should not be available unless it's in a controlled environment or has been released by one of our designated um, trainers. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be going through our factoring process. And again, well, like I said, we went through a lot of different things in our previous video. And what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be going over some more information. But before we do this, I want to make sure that I have a couple of things already open, and I want to make sure they are not open because this does not pertain to what we're going to be be going over. So make sure we have that. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, and come out of this. We're not gonna need this. Uh, don't say. Then make sure we are in no. Okay, below this. I'll make sure that everything that I'm going to be showing you today is only pertaining to what we need. Okay. Okay. So first of all, um, we're going to be going over our um, factoring information. Okay. And in our factoring information now, what it is that this is where we basically left off, right? And this is our factoring analysis form. And with this form, as I described before, it is used. I haven't attached it to a table yet, but what is used to gather assumed costs that we would use as a tool or as a source, a resource to close a potential deal, okay, project deal with a client, okay. So the way we go about getting these different figures, okay, um, it's not going to be as complicated as you think, but as we start revisiting our code and structuring it such a way that we start doing a lot more data mining, um, that information, okay, will only be shared in closed meetings, okay. But this information right here, we just pulling information and from different customers information, and then we come up with some numbers based on that, a summarized value, and then from that summarized value based on things that we have done with the client, with other clients, and try to give the client the best cost, right, for the the monies that they are offering. Okay, so I was looking. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go through this PowerPoint presentation. Okay, and so those of you have seen this before, but this is one of the things that I need to do. Make sure that everybody can see it. Okay, yeah, everybody can see it. Okay, and I'm gonna take my face off of it because you don't need to look at me. Let's see, deactivate. Okay, deactivate. Okay. Uh, okay, so all right, so you don't need to see my face, okay, in this PowerPoint presentation. So again, I'm gonna start this PowerPoint presentation, and again, thank you all for joining this series of the Shephard Enterprise Business Administration Information System Consultants training session, and um, we would like for you on some of our other open um, um, material, okay, that's available out on YouTube. We'd like for you to subscribe to our channel, like, and then share, okay, our videos with your counterparts, and ensure that you click the alarm button so that you will be notified when other mind training videos are created by our organization. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, we'll be going over the project management database system, um, PMDS, operation management system, OMS. And if you desire to work with us in the future or work on some of our developments, or whether it's building systems or visiting or revisiting some of our counterparts, um, to see what's going on as a tool, a training tool, or as a resource, you can always contact us, see what we have available at 614-680-0536. Okay. And you can also go out to our website, which is https uh, colon / www.shepherdfamilyenterprise.com, or you can go out to our business blog site at https colon / www.tapatalk.com /groups /Shepherd family. Okay. And as uh, we grow, okay, in our um, purpose in the business market, um, and I'd like to thank a lot of you that have already donated to us, to our effort, but we have a long way to go, okay, as far as being totally dependent on your um, financial backing. We would like for you to donate to our cause by going to our website and go to the business consultant price negotiator sheet, and right at the top, okay, and you will see the donate button. Just donate, click the button and donate what you can. Okay, we would really appreciate it. This will help us get more information out to new entrepreneurs or um, business-minded people who want to understand the business concept, because you don't know. There may be people out there that will become very successful and utilize your organization, all right, as a tool, or you may have a certain skill set and they may develop a company where they will need your assistance and they can hire you to work with them, okay? So there's a lot of different opportunities out there and all possibilities of just donating, because we're going to be helping a lot of different people. We're going to be pulling in a lot of different technologies and a lot of different resources under the Shepherd Family Enterprise umbrella. And we'll be using this project management database system, operation management system, to ensure that we have a tight knit family. And if um, there are any resources or uh, employment employment opportunities available, we're going to make sure we will get those persons who have contributed to our organization and have created alliance with our company, make sure that they're able to have access to that information and they can get on board with, you know, contracts that are being shared with us. Okay. And all that information is closed only to us. And what happened, you have to be a partner in order for that to happen. Um, and then we will go over that as well, exactly what um, what you need to do to become a partner of the Shepherd Family Enterprise Business Administration Information Systems um, Corporation. And once you become a partner, there's a lot of different things that will be available to you as far as funding, um, employment opportunities, training material, seminars, a lot of discounts, a lot of different fun stuff. Okay. All right. So go ahead and donate. Okay. Your support is really uh, needed, and we welcome you to help us so that we can help others. Okay. All righty. So um, we are back at where we started. And what we're going to be doing basically is we're going to be going over a couple of things. And as you know, we are going into the project management database system. Okay. And in the project management database system, um, we have a couple of things that we are working on right now. And some of you may know exactly what is needed and how to get things to work as we are describing to you today, and some of you may not. So the ones that do know a quicker way to do this, you can meet with us offline, and we can work together to find out if we can create a better solution so that we can um, make sure that the client get the best price, you know, for their money, and they get the qualified individuals and feedback that they need, okay, in a structured amount of time, okay? All right, so now we are going back into the database, right? So what I'm going to do right now, okay, and like I say, we have been working on this for quite some time. We have evolved, okay, into something that is very great. This factoring is a new process that we developed. Um, we are automating this. There's other tools out there that we can use. Um, I've been in the market, programming market, and data analysis for many, many years. I've worked with a lot of different organizations, and I have um, acquired the knowledge and expertise and how to do what I'm doing today. All right, so some of this information may be alien to some of you because you may not understand the technical aspect. You may be more administrative, and um, but I have some videos out there that you can actually listen to, and it's a structured conversation, and it's an open forum and a conversation with those of you who would like to hear my view on business. It's basically structuring your mind to have a business mindset. I have a lot of different topics that I talk about. All these different topics that I speak upon are used to help individuals to come to a conclusion that they too, okay, can be successful. All right. But the first thing that needs to be done is that you need to form an alliance. And the Shephard Family Enterprise Business Administration Information Systems Consultants Corporation is that link. All right. Because the more partners that we have, the stronger our organization can be, and the better the the opportunities that you will acquire working with us, because we be going to the different larger corporations as a group and utilizing our skill set. You know, I work with some consultant companies, and they do the same thing. Okay, they acquire or buy out or buy the company, the smaller companies, and and acquire all their talent. So um, we want to be able to do the same thing. Okay, but it's going to be a lot of work. Okay, it's going to be a lot of work. Okay, we want to get the professionals involved in this and bring their skill sets and their talents into our organization so that we can compete with some of the bigger companies and get the big contracts, and we can get you the the salaries, okay, for that matches your skills, okay. um, and we can go ahead and list a lot of different things up and patch everything up and make create different dialogues and packages for clients, and then they can look at the different um, tools that we have and different professions we have and their qualifications, and we're trying to cross train a lot of our people so that um, even though you may major in something, you can start off one place, but then you can move off into another direction inside the company because you are an expert. Okay, so we want to keep an open mind. All right. So this is what we're doing right now. Okay. This is a factoring, and what I'm going to do is, like I said, you can go to my previous video and find out exactly why I'm doing this, or if you um, okay, I have this document, this factoring document right here, and I haven't put in any expected results yet because there's a couple of things that we need to do in order for that to take place. Um, I have to document a lot of the different IDs and factoring IDs, everything like that. Everything has to be documented, okay, as we create the different facets of our um, factoring process tool. Okay, and this tool, like I said again, is only used to come up with a great financial opportunity for the client that need certain things done at the rate and the funds that they have available. Okay, because they're on a budget and they have to understand that if you want an outside resource to come in and either train your current employees on new technologies, or you need something that um, the company can use as a new tool because they have phased out the tools that they have. Okay. Um, and this part right here is one of the things that we're going to be utilizing to lock down anything that they throw at us. Okay. Okay. We better use this tool to lock down anything because it's going to continue to do whatever it's going to do. Okay. Some of you may look at this and say, well, listen, this is an access database. This tool is not powerful. But you see, the thing which you don't understand, when you're using things in-house, okay, and you using it and you're utilizing this tool to come up with numbers, right? The tool itself do not have to be given to the client. What you're doing, you're utilizing the tool to come up with solutions, okay? And the solutions that you come up with is generating report, and then you can create graphs and whatever, you know, you can use any tool outside of that to create whatever possibilities. But this is going to be the carry-all, okay? This is going to be the carry-all database, and it's going to have a lot of different facets. I'm going to break it down to a lot of different things. And, you know, of course, sooner or later, it's going to be, I'm going to have a user interface that you can sign into and get into our network. But right now, we're not doing that because we want to make sure that the people that we're working with are honest. Okay. All right. So, but those of you that um, again have not been, you know, just popping in, you know, just to see exactly what's going on. This is a very structured meeting, and what I've done is teach people how to utilize a method of creating a document that you will use as a project manager to track everything you do day to day, how much time you spend on it, what you're working on, everything like that. You know, now a lot of these things here are not closed out, and the reason why it is not closed out is a closed uh, um, um, reason. So what we're gonna do is we just talk about what we're doing and give you an idea what we're doing, give you some examples of what we're doing, and then we move on. Okay. And as I come up with different solutions, as I'm being contacted by different professionals, and I update my material because some of the ideas or solutions they come up with, they don't want to share them on an open network. So um, I will not, you know, violate, you know, um, their uh, I will not violate their you know, NDA, you know, because I'm trying to pull more people in. And I rather get value of people, people that can trust us and I can trust them, okay, with information, okay, and not share that information with anyone else other than the person that's actually working with them, okay, or working with us, all right. Okay, so that is about it. Again, I'm going to work on this whole process right here. And then once I finish doing that, okay, I'm gonna do this for a couple of hours, and you know, because the factoring thing, I have to make sure I have all the scenarios available. So when I take it to my mathematician um, person, he can look at it and then jar the numbers up, and then because he's a coder as well, and then he can come up with numbers, okay, that we can use. All right. Okay, so again, I would like to thank you all for coming and listening And those of you that's going to come in and be in our closed session, um, I'll see you in a few.